Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are almost getting started here for this playoff matchup. The playoffs has finally arrived. It has took a bit since the Challenger season has ended. I think it's been a few weeks pretty much. But we are here. We are just waiting on Azure Dragons to come here, which they should be here. I want to say, I don't know, 10-15 seconds, hopefully. With that being said, though, welcome everyone to the stream. This is our first playoff match of 2022. First one for challengers, obviously. And it is going to be Azure Dragons versus Office Party Esports Challenger Division, of course. So, this is going to be an interesting matchup. Office Party has everyone pretty much from the Challenger Division ended up making it to the playoffs. That's kind of how it was for Challengers, at least. It wasn't the same for Majors, but it was the case for Challengers. But, as seems like everyone has joined. I'm just waiting for them to join the lobby now. We'll see how the team goes. I know, like I was saying, Office Party have not won a series this season, but they did pick up a new piece in the form of Aza, aka Allow, or also formerly known as H&W. But either way, we'll see how this goes. They were pretty hyped about this matchup actually before, thinking that they definitely have a chance, at least as underdogs. We're still waiting for them to join. I actually have no idea what's taking them so long. They are just, I guess, slow. I don't know. But either way, hopefully this game does get started here. Yes, hopefully we can get underway. By the way, I'm also by myself. I am not with anyone. This is supposed to be on mainstream, or the league's main Twitch channel, but unfortunately, that just couldn't happen. But it is what it is. Again, by myself, that's fine. I can definitely do it for a playoff match. Speaking of which, the first game of the Season 2 CSRL playoffs has started. Underway. Office Party looking to push it on to Azure Dragons, who is probably the hottest team coming out from the second half of the season. That could have been almost dangerous. B-Boy Jet and Delta both collide. Seems like that's all that really happened here. But either way, though, Lau goes for a shot. I think he pinched that. I really have no idea. But right now, Office Party looking strong, which is not something you really saw from them this season. Again, they added a new piece in the form of Allow. Maybe that does help. And funnily enough, earlier on this season, I want to say the beginning part of the season, Allow got traded to Bosch for Enigma, in which he got traded obviously towards Azure Dragons. Allow got released and is now obviously on OPE, but there's kind of a I don't know if there's really any rivalry here, but it's a little bit of a storyline really here. Another one being Grimjow, the only player that was in Majors last season that dropped on the Challengers. We'll see how he gets things started here. He is probably, rank-wise at least, the best player on the pitch, and you really want him to try and carry the team here, as he's trying to do right now. If he looks to set up a teammate, shot is there, and bar down, not going in. Grim doesn't get a touch. Can Enigma get in? No. Allow gets the clear. I don't know how that doesn't go in. Just off the crossbar, the shot doesn't go in, and not Allow looking for his counterattack, but the help of B-Boy Jet is centered, but that gets cleared away. Grim looking to set something else up again. Doesn't get another touch, but Enigma is there. He doesn't get a touch. B-Boy Jed does. And Camaro not able to commit. Now he is, though. But the great 50 from B-Boy Jed in a bump from Camaro onto two players from Office Party. I'll be honest, this is definitely not looking like the office party of old. This office party looks mighty different. As it seems like Enigma might be lagging a little bit. He is back though. Unfortunately, no match admin from me here. But either way though, Camaro setting himself up doesn't get a chance. Actually, I think a fake came out from Grim and Camaro, and that'll get cleared away. Enigma still having Wi-Fi connection issues, it seems like. Again, nothing much we can do since we don't have match admin or anything like that here. It's unfortunate, really. But right now it's going to be 2v3. Grimjow trying to hold off. And Camaro as well. Hold off Office Party. So far they've been able to do it, albeit that goes off backbar. Enigma lost connection. Hopefully he'll be able to get back in. But now, Grim trying to do it himself. Gets to round 1 defender. Enigma is back. Maybe in the nick of time, actually doesn't get a touch there. B-Boy Jed gonna pass it off back wall, but that gets cleared away. B-Boy Jed playing a little bit of Demolition Derby. Nothing really much happens here. Enigma going for a potential pass. Does get a touch. Gonna have to get one more. It does. Grim's able to keep it in. Right now, it doesn't seem like either team has complete control over the ball. Been some pressure on both sides for pretty much this whole game. And B-Boy Jed looking to get the double, but it got pushed to the side. Good attempt. I don't think he had boost to really position his car anywhere differently. Either way, though, Camaro lost the ball, and a double commit comes out from Azure Dragons. Camaro doesn't get a touch, and B-Boy Jed almost just forced the ball into the blue net. Doesn't happen, though. Camaro is looking to try and get it clear. Enigma got one touch, but B-Boy Jed, he keeps it in. He is up. Off back wall. Shot from Delta. Saved away by Camaro. Allow looking to keep the pressure on. He goes for a pass. That just got a touch from Camaro. Enigma looking to clear it out, but B-Boy Jed making his presence well known here, as he should. Last season's Challenger Cup winner from Screaming Eagles. Definitely added that pedigree to the office party. At least for this game. Allow is going to take the immediate shot. And what a save by Camaro. A good bump from Enigma. And that ball might not just go in, but it will. Delta gets him on the board. And what timing too. It was a great save for Camaro. But Delta, right place, right time. And 1-0 OPE. OPE most definitely the underdogs here, but they are showing that they can take the fight to them, but there is still time for Azure Dragons to make a comeback here. Grim, pass off corner. Camaro was able to keep it up with the help of B-Boy Jed. Ball still up. Enigma pass. Grimjow, another pass. Enigma and Camaro both up. And that'll do it. Office Party take game 1. You almost feel like there might be some messes that Azure Dragons have to clean up. But right now, Office Party came out the gates firing. And eventually a ball went into the net of Azure Dragons. With 8 seconds left, might I add. Now it's up to Camaro though. Does he make changes? Does he not? It does seem like we're gonna have to wait a little bit as Enigma's looking to maybe restart his PC. Obviously, he had connection issues during the game, and again, we don't have match admin, so we're just kind of stuck with what we have. But we will wait. Obviously, no problem in waiting for him to get back going. But you just almost wonder though for Azure Dragons. Obviously, Enigma did not help, or Enigma disconnecting did not help, but I don't know if you think, or if they really have to change anything, but they do gotta finish their shots. There was just some shots that they just left pretty much on the goal line and it gets cleared away. It is not something you really want to have happen if you're Azure Dragons, especially not now, especially not in the playoffs. You cannot afford those types of mistakes, because that could end your season. There is no double elimination. It's only single elimination. and you have to be nearly perfect. At least for round 1, you have to be nearly perfect to be able to do this. We'll see how Azure Dragons really adjust to what Office Party has thrown at them thus far. And we'll also see if Office Party can keep up this pressure that they've put on Azure Dragons. Maybe caught them a little off guard. But this is still a best of 5 series. Game 2 is underway. Office Party looking to still get things off on the right foot, and Allow does it. A little bit of a strange double commit coming from Camaro and Enigma, and neither of them just kind of hit it. It's a challenger goal. That's all I can really say. And, well, 8 seconds off the clock, and they scored. That's definitely something. But there is at least plenty of time for Azure Dragons to change something here. Again, they were the hottest team coming into the playoffs, with I think them being the only undefeated team, really, entering the second half. Enigma, a slow shot, but it works out. Great placement. And they tie the game up. Great pass also by Grim. Allow just could not get there. Little too awkward on the back wall. And Enigma, great placement to catch him where he was awkward in. Well, back tie game. 4.5 minutes left. Enigma looking to put one on the board. Gets the fake out, but Allow is able to get a clear. Actually, maybe even caught the defense pushing up a little too much. Grim was awkward, and now it's in the blue half. Camaro wasn't able to do anything, just watched B-Boy Jed pretty much booming past him. But Grimjow is able to get a clear and get an extra touch. But Grim and Camaro double committed, and Enigma backflipped. A second go for OPE is in the record books. It's unfortunate, really. Backflips happen to the best of us. And, well, 4 minutes remain, and already a second, or a third goal, technically. Second goal for Office Party. Third goal in general. Quite the opposite of last game. Enigma gone from the pitch. Grim looking to set himself up. B-Boy Jed, though, met him there. Camaro, a little awkward, so you have to leave it for Enigma. But B-Boy Jed was there. Camaro might have just caught the defense, pushed up a little too far. Enigma and Camaro both went up. Grim's got to be careful. He has to put it on net, but that hits crossbar. Gotta be putting those chances away here in the playoffs. You can't be affording to make some of these mistakes. These rotations have to be on point. Camaro, he'll try to look to start something. Great pass from him. Grim, can he put it on? Doesn't get a touch, but Enigma gets at least a 50. To buy his team a teeny bit of time. Allow doesn't get a touch. Camaro does. And that looks to be back into the orange half. Albeit not for long. But Grim does get the touch. Keeps it in the orange half. Camaro got a great 50. But B-Boy Jed passed to Allow. Another pass, but Delta wasn't pushed up far enough. Can't blame him for being cautious. They do have a lead anyways. But Enigma, he'll take control. He'll go for a pass. He'll try to bump B-Boy Jed. Actually just bumped him right into the ball. But Grim will take a shot. And the defense wasn't able to get there quick enough. We have another tie ball game. Great bump from B-Boy Jed. I can't tell where Allow exactly was on the pitch. All I know is he just got there a little too late. And with just over half the game left remaining, tied once again. Will Office Fire break the deadlock once again? They may have just done it. Is that going to go in? That's going to go off the post. Allow gets it around the defender, but not on target. Would have been difficult to anyways. And B-Boy Jed, a good enough 50. Allows Delta to come swoop in. Now Grim tries to kick it out, but Allow was there. Enigma and Grim. It does seem like Azure Dragons have double committed a teeny, like a good bit, albeit a double commit came out from Office Party. But with how Azure Dragons was kind of stationed, it just takes them a little longer. Yeah, some Enigma trying to go hand hunting. And now this actually might be dangerous for Office Party. Allow does get a clear on a 1v1, but Camaro push, looking to set up his teammates. He'll only keep the ball into the orange half before Allow kicks it out. Enigma try to go for the pass, got it to Grim, but ball's gonna take a while before it actually goes out. Now the greatest touches by Enigma. A good bump though. Oh, what a bump actually from Camaro. Just made Delta clear or save his own teammate's shot. And now Grim couldn't get it around Delta. He keeps it in. Allow. At least force the awkward touch, but that does get cleared away. A great dunk though from Camaro. Gets another touch. But he got another touch. And I don't know if there was just miscommunication. Don't know if that was needed. But this will stay into the orange half. The score may have been 3-2. We'll never know though. And his defender was coming in, but I don't know if he would have gotten there. But either way though, ball still in the orange half until it got into their net. Grimjow does give Azure Dragons the lead. Doesn't seem like the mistake from Camaro really would bite them. They still had the pressure. And a great pass from Enigma to Grimjow. They take the lead. But 45 seconds is still plenty of time to come back here. We will see what happens. Enigma does get the touch before he gets deleted from the pitch, pretty much. Now Delta looking to go for the bump. He got the bump. Camaro is awkward. B-Boy Jed gotta go for the shot. Camaro was there. Now Allow looking to set himself up. But Grimjow was there and waiting. Less than 20 seconds remain. Grim couldn't get around B-Boy Jed, but Enigma is there. And now B-Boy Jed looking to try and clear it. But Allow wasn't able to push out. Camaro is there. Good enough 50. Delta wasn't able to go. B-Boy Jed got beat. That goes off crossbar. Grimjow looking to put it in. Does not matter anyways. The ball will hit the ground and Azure Dragons will tie the series. Towards the end, it definitely seemed like Azure Dragons, aside from a few kinks that do need to be worked out, it does seem like they were able to figure out Office Party a little bit. But winning it, Office Party's captain is at least here. Maybe he'll be able to make changes, whether that is to players or how Office Party is taking things, their game plan, their strategies. We'll have to see. But we got a 1-all series. I'm sure some people didn't really expect this, considering Office Party, again, has not won a game this season. Or a series this season. But they are putting up a fight to Azure Dragons. And while, yes, Azure Dragons starting 3 isn't here, some people probably still expected Azure Dragons to probably, take the first 2 games. But that's just more so of a credit to how Office Party has played. They have, again, shown out here. But the series is still tied. They lost the second game. But game 3 is underway. Maybe they can bring some of that momentum back into their side. As Enigma looking pass back to Grim. He got over 2 defenders. A double commit from Office Party. Doesn't seem to bite them. As now Enigma looking to just buy some time. Allow actually does take a shot. This is still dangerous. And Allow is there. Easy goal. And Office Party back up 1-0. Grim, just an awkward jump. And actually put it a little bit towards his net as well. Allow, easy goal. Camaro couldn't get there in time. And well, 1-0 once again for OPE. But there's still plenty of time left. And Grimjow going for a pass to Enigma. That gets cleared away. Wow, looking to get this ball out of the zone. Because even though they're up 1-0, the ball has been mainly in the orange half for most of this game, at least. Albeit we are not even a minute in, but still. Grimjow putting it back into the orange half, but no one's really there. Allow, not the greatest touches. Actually may have just set up Grimjow. Does get cleared away, though, by B-Boy Jed. Enigma looking to keep the pressure on. Wasn't really... Actually kind of helped get the ball clear. Now he's fighting for it in the midfield. Camaro does get a touch, but Delta does too. But Grim looking to set himself up. but allow with the clear. The defense from Office Party has been solid. You just gotta make sure, though, that they don't overextend. They can catch Azure Dragons overextending a good bit. Just like right here. I don't know why there's a double commit from here. Maybe another lack of communication, but not necessary. But it's not difficult to catch Azure Dragons overextending. You just gotta find the right time to be able to do so. Right here, not really the time, but Camaro doesn't get a touch on it anyways. Delta looking to set up his teammates. Allow does get a dunk. But Camaro is there. Looking to get the air dribble, but leaves it for Enigma. A double commit between those two. It's not the first time it's happened this game or this series. Grim doesn't get a touch. That is a very crucial miss. And Office Party extend their lead to 2. These mistakes have pretty much just have been costing us their Dragons. Can't be making some of these mistakes, whether it's mistouches or overextending, double committing. It just cannot happen here. You have to be able to minimize these. You've had the whole season to be able to work these kinks out. And yet, seems like the kinks are still there. Camaro does get a demo. Helps the efforts of getting this ball cleared, but instead it actually stays in the blue half. B-Boy Jed looking to set up Delta. Double commit is required to get the ball cleared, but only for a moment anyways. Camaro is a little awkward. Does get a touch, but allow. Goes for the shot. A little too high, and Grim is able to get it cleared, but only towards B-Boy Jed. The midfield is just pretty much Office Parties at the moment. Enigma isn't able to get a touch, and now he's able to, but B-Boy Jed in the midfield was still able to get there, but unfortunate pinch really from B-Boy Jed. So Grimjow gonna take a shot. Just not really there. Another double commit. I don't understand why these double commits just keep on happening. Allow. I don't know if he really had the boost to really get there in time. But another missed touch from Grim, and the ball goes in. 3-0 for Office Party. This game is definitely one to really forget if you're Azure Dragons or a fan of them. Because, oh my goodness. These misses, these double commits, they are piling up. And I understand the other team has done so as well in the form of Office Party. But, for one, not as much. 2, they get magnified when you allow goals to be scored. Enigma, though, does go for a pass to Grim, and he's able to get one back. Still plenty of time, as they're only down 2 now. Great play, though, from Enigma to Grim. Obviously, great play all around from all 3 players. But they still have a somewhat difficult task to really climb here, or to tackle here. 2 goals against the Office Party team that has been doing well this game, and a kickoff goal just pretty much kills all the momentum from Azure Dragons have. I mean, no matter positioning, no matter where anyone pretty much was on the pitch, you have to have like really fast reaction time to be able to save it. And even then, it's very difficult to save. That's just an unfortunate kickoff goal for Azure Dragons. And once again, they're down by 3. Now Grim looks to pass for Camaro and Enigma, both again double committing. It doesn't matter this time. They get the goal right back. It is still a little dangerous to see them double commit, meaning Azure Dragons. This time it does not bite them. Actually goes in their favor, as Enigma is able to trim the lead back down to 2. 1 minute, 16 seconds left. They do have a favorable kickoff. Enigma puts it in their half, looking to get another. Did find it. Now Grim doesn't get a touch, but the net's kind of open. And Enigma, over a minute left. 1 goal just separates these 2 teams. Is the nerve setting in for Office Party? Making some mistakes on that back line. Those nerves could be settling in into Office Party. They're letting this lead slip away. Can someone stop the bleeding? Maybe extend this lead up to 2. Well, Camaro's going to try to say no to whatever attempts. Delta, not the greatest of touches. Enigma comes from the ceiling. Not a touch. Him and Grim both double commit. And it does not matter. Grim ties the game up. Well, What a comeback. They were down 3, then we're down 2, down 3 again, and now have tied the game. 48 seconds left. This game can still end in regulation. All the momentum in favor of Azure Dragons. Can they pull it off in regulation? Will we need OT? Or does Office Party make a stand right here? Delta takes the shot. No one's in net. And it goes posting in. Where's the defense? I don't know if anyone was just not rotating ball side. The one defender, or not ball side, excuse me. There was one rotating ball side. But no one really rotated towards net. Enigma left net, I think expecting Grim to be there. And the ball just found its way in. Office Party has taken control of this game once again. Has this comeback been off or not? A great save from Camaro, but that ball needs to be cleared away. Delta's going to take a shot, but that's going to be wide. Less than 20 seconds remain. That is not what you want to see, though, from Azure Dragon. You don't want to be making misses here. Enigma with the demo. That'll definitely help. But that doesn't allow easy shot. Actually, it's not as easy as it looked, if I'm being honest. But Camaro is able to keep this ball alive. Grim doesn't get a touch in Office Party. Take game 3 and are 1 game away from making it to the semis. And going up against Mount Lord Lunatics. Now, I'll be honest. Azure Dragons need to clean up their mistakes. And also, you would like to see Grimjow just make missed plays, missed touches, or whiffs. He is the guy for this team right now. His teammate couldn't make it there because of their internet company. It wasn't on him. That's all I know. But Grim is the guy on the team. He is rank wise the best player on this pitch. He has to play better if Azure Dragons want to stay alive in this series and in this playoffs. But as for Office Party, this signing of Allow is making them look like a genius. But they still have one more game left to go. Have the nerves set in? Does the realization of them upsetting the hottest team entering the playoffs set in? We'll have to see. Game 4. A match point for Office Party is underway. An immediate goal from Grimjow. And Azure Dragons are up 1-0. This right here is what you want to see from Grimjow. You want him to awaken. The shot over 2 defenders. And B-Boy Jed just frozen on the pitch. The first time, actually, Azure Dragons have scored first this series. Maybe this will be good signs for Azure Dragons. We'll have to see. Plenty of time still. We go Enigma looking to pass it off to Grim. He tried to get a 50, but B-Boy Jed just built different. Has been built different this series. He's been doing well. And that's just an unfortunate block. I think that was going high anyways. But that is just an unfortunate block from Enigma. And that ball is going to get thrown towards net. Enigma is there, though, for the save. Grim got 50. The net is open. Doesn't have to put it in. But Grimjow may have just put the hand up right in time. And the ball gets cleared away by Camaro and Enigma. Do like the passing, though, a little bit from Office Party. Albeit B-Boy Jet has no boost. Great 50 for Camaro. Net is open. And Allow couldn't get their drop, I think, past it. A little too much momentum. Grimjow gets goal number 2. It was a great play, though, from Camaro. It may have been a little bit of a lag touch from Allow. If for people who don't know, Allow is from EU, so maybe that didn't help either. But goal number 2 from Grimjow. Looking a little dangerous for Office Party, even though they are in the driver's seat in the series. But they need to turn this side quickly. That touch could do it for them. But Grimjow and Camaro were both able to bail him out. And Grimjow looking to set up his teammates once again, as he's been trying to do all series. And has been able to do too. But right now, Delta is able to get a clear. But right now, it doesn't seem like Office Party's had the pretty much possession and pressure they've had for most of this series. Azure Dragons is having it right now. But that's a missed touch. And a whiff! And the ball goes in. B-Boy Jed is able to punish Azure Dragons for their mistakes. Just a missed touch from Camaro, or misplay I should say. Enigma does not get a touch. B-Boy Jed, another wide open net pretty much for Office Party. It's just, you're able to catch Azure Dragons out of position because of their mistakes or whatever. They're definitely defeatable. You definitely score on them. And they're looking to do the same thing here. Allow another wide open net. This time it wasn't for mistakes, but because of a demolisher. A demoer in the name of B-Boy Jed. Got the defender off the pitch, and Camaro just couldn't get there in time. We have another tie game here. 2 minutes have gone by. We are back even. Office Party has tied it. Maybe the nerves are setting in for Azure Dragons. They put in a lot of effort in this season. But maybe they're scared that this game is just gonna slip away from them. Grimshaw does not get a touch there, but Camaro was able to put it backboard. Grimshaw just gonna put it in. Can Enigma get there? No, he can't. But he overextended. Allow finds another wide open net. The amount of wide open nets have been astounding here. And man, oh man, this is getting ugly for Azure Dragons. These mistakes have to be cleaned up, if I'm being honest. I understand this is challengers, but you cannot be making some of these mistakes. Overextension and barely any rotation. That's pretty much costed them that third goal. And now Office Party is in the lead. They are fully in the driver's seat here. They have all the momentum. And now, can Azure Dragons even respond? Do they even have the chance to? They tried there, but that got cleared away. Allow a good 50 from him. Delta wasn't able to get there though. Enigma does look to try and clear from his own corner. Is able to. And touch from Grim, that was the start of something good. Maybe you need a little bit of that creativity. But as I say that, a misplay, a whiff from Camaro just allows Allow, no pun intended, to really capitalize, pushing this lead up to 2. And ladies and gentlemen, Office Party, they are so close to what is probably one, if not the biggest upset in CSRL or Clean Eye Studio Rocket League history. Most people thought that Office Party, they did not win a set this season. People thought they had no chance. And even with the fact that their starting lineup for Azure Dragons isn't here, people still probably thought there was no chance. But there is. But that chance may have just decreased a little bit. A great pass from Grimshaw to Enigma. Cuts the lead down to 1. I will hold off what I'm gonna say until something else happens. There's still plenty of time left for Azure Dragons to make another comeback. They did so in Game 3. They gotta do so in Game 4. A team bump and kind of double commit came out from Office Party. So now Enigma, a solo play. This could be dangerous. You will go for the double. Pass off backboard. And Camaro also went. Don't know if I agree with that decision. Think he was up anyways. And now B-Boy Jed takes the shot. And no one's covering back post. That goes in. 3-5 now in favor of Office Party. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I really don't. Office Party, again, just have been firing all cylinders. And I know that my Lord Lunatics are taking notes. They're supposed to face the winner of this matchup. But hang on a second. As soon as I start saying something, it seems like every time Azure Dragons have an answer. A kickoff goal this time. I don't know if Delta knew he was going to be going. And well, that's a goal for Grimjow. 55 seconds left. Still time for a goal if you're Azure Dragons. But if you're Office Party, you need to defend the net with your life. But even your life can't stop Enigma. He ties the game up. This is what you like to see out of Enigma. This is the reason why Azure Dragons traded for him. A great backboard read, technically speaking. But it was a necessary one. Down in clutch time. 5-5. But they do need another goal to be able to force this to game 5. A double commit does not help. But allow. A little slow to get to the ball. Does put on target. A team bump coming from side. Azure Dragons a little bit too tough of an angle to really put it on net. But Delta is able to keep it in. Gets it around one defender. But Camaro does get the save. Things are still looking scary for Azure Dragons. Enigma looking for the flip reset pass, I guess. Doesn't get it. Camaro has to be careful. It has to buy his team time. But his team pretty much triple commits. That's wide open. But Enigma does get there and recover in time. 10 seconds remain. The nerves have to be settling in. For especially Azure Dragons, but for both teams. Right now, Camaro looking to just at least get this far away from his net as possible. I don't blame him. But we do have overtime in game 4. Match point for Office Party. One goal will end Azure Dragons' lives here in the playoffs. And that might have just done it. Allow with the fake. Can he put it in? He can. Office Party upsets Azure Dragons. It was a great bump from Delta too. Honestly, even though Delta almost saved that. But Delta, great bump in net as I think a team bump came from Azure Dragons. And quite frankly, the Office Party deserved to win this series. I'll be straight up honest. They played way cleaner Rocket League, and Azure Dragons, like I said multiple times, came into the second half, or came into the playoffs as the hottest team since the second half of the season, being the only team undefeated. Yet, fall to the last seed in the playoffs. But with that being said, Office Party surprised a lot of people, and I am sure at least the Melt Lord Lunatics have taken notice, as they are Office Party's next opponents in the playoffs. Office Party, a job well done. That veteran experience, Challenger Cup experience from B-Boy Jet has paid off, and Allow may have just gotten some vengeance from Azure Dragons, pretty much trading him to BOD. But with that being said, that is it for this stream. Tomorrow, hopefully on mainstream, there will be another game. It would be 3 Blind Mice versus Triple Trouble. Anyone can win that match, but who knows who's going to win that. Very, very even, if I'm being honest. But we'll see what happens. As for now, Office Party defeat Azure Dragons, the 3rd seed, in a very big upset. And now face Mount Lord Lunatics, who's been 1st seed pretty much for most of the season. But our 2nd season in the playoffs. But either way, once again, that is it for Azure Dragons for Office Party. This is a team event recap. Office Party beats Azure Dragons in 3-1 fashion. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, great night, whenever it is when you guys are watching. And I'll see you guys in the next stream.